Natalie, I love you so much. So I just have to role play a little bit and be like, oh, Natalie, you're so beautiful. Come, let us run away together. It's pretty cool.
Next time, I think you should, in the sequel, I think you should fight Joey.
Oh no. Joey would just be like, yes! Whack! Oh, whoops. Sorry, you killed me half. Fell.
You whacked my finger.
I'd make him wear gloves. I'd be like, Sarah? Sarah?
I need arrow and blood.
Sarah?
Costume, makeup.
Costume! Oh, shit. Is she in her car sleeping? Sarah! Costume!
Probably pooping.
What's the problem?
Girls don't poop.
Do I need my socks off?
Well,
Right?
put you down.
Not until I see a girl pooping will I believe.
I see my girlfriend poop a lot.
They make German movies like that.
Yeah. They got a whole genre over in Germany of that, right?
Preggers are pooping in public. Ow!
Wait.
6 months preggers and pooping. 6 months preggers and pooping. Tell it like it is. Tell it like it is, bro. Oh. A 6 months preggers and pooping in public. Oh, very old friend. Very old friend. We pooped today. We pooped today. She was 6 months preggers and pooping. 6 months preggers and pooping. She was 6 months preggers and pooping. 6 months preggers and pooping in public. Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's number one with a bullet, dude. We'll put that on a billboard chart.
He's gonna be on a billboard.
I need teeth, huh?
Yeah. I think most of that too.
Are there teeth over there?
No. That's good. That's nice.
Hey, there's somebody that just ate too much McDonald's food.
You roll me to the end.
Ready?
Yeah.
Where's Sarah?
I'm here.
Huh? I need an arrow.
Okay, where's the arrow?
Keep going. I think it's in the costume tent. And hard with blood.
That'd be faith for blood.
You're the one that almost hits me, right?
I think if I set this up, okay, stop. Alright, back me up.
Well, what are you all waiting for?
Well, what?
Song, dance.
Okay, stop.
We're not doing the pirates here.
You think you're not necessarily have to suffer for your art, Damon?
We could have this scene take place in the stream.
Okay, where are you?
I don't know.
My balls were cold all night long.
Okay,
Thanks.
roll.
Fish swim up my butt. Yeah.
Keep coming. There.
You might be able to take one of those dry erase markers and mark the track.
Yeah, I will.
Speaking, someone's gonna have to do the clapboard.
Feeding.
Nice. They're fat and juicy. This one's for you. I could eat you right now. I should save it for the director. James would love this tasty morsel, but he won't miss.
But I got the t-shirt on underneath.
Well, we may need to wrap it.
Face on the right side.
I'll put it here.
That may need to strap all the way around you.
On the top. Right by his bandana.
Okay.
Pull his bandana over it.
Blood on that? Basically, we'll go to there. We'll start. And I'm not going to be on it.
Okay.
So it just needs to be nice, smooth movement, and I'll be standing where we need to stop.
You want the monitor, James?
Back up. Alright, now roll it back up here. Yeah.
It's nice little dusty. You guys want it? I can put it out real good. No, keep it.
Dr. Renteria.
You're gonna come over here and get in the pouch and look for stuff. Do you have any jewelry?
I might have some left over. That's please.
You know what you're
Sarah's still over here? Sign her up.
Yeah. You're gonna walk into over here. Now, here they are. Yeah.
Four corn. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Let her escape. I know you will.
Okay. Now, when you guys see him coming in, you guys like stop what you're doing and just kind of run over here. And as you do, watch him hold him up.
Is that after I've tied her up?
Yeah. Yeah, as he comes in, you're done. Joey. Yeah, you're like first lieutenant, and you're like, and you guys, I want you guys standing right here. So go over there and let me see if I'm framing you good. Action.
Let her escape. I know you will. What are you all waiting for?
You guys, there'll be an orc horn going on in this. I want you guys to run this way.
All right.
And just kind of look down at him as you're running. At the body.
Okay.
Just turn around where you're standing and say, what are you waiting for? Okay, or run through it again. That'll help my timing.
Looking all right?
Yeah.
Let her escape. I know you will.
Watch out for the rocks.
Well, what are you all waiting for?
A little less orky. Just a little less.
Over monkeys.
Lust is best in orgasm. Just like orgasm. Never mind. It's a whole different concept.
You're more human than anybody likes
More
to
is
admit.
better with organs.
This is true.
So, like guttural white trash.
Misled.
You want to go back to the other?
No. Oh, yeah.
Unless, of course, you suffer the syndrome.
Okay.
All right.
It's called the Leganucky syndrome.
In order to keep you out of it, you need to be.
I'm married, of course I do. Like, get married and pay the marriage tax like a real
Yeah, that'll work. Okay, Dave. Let's rehearse it.
Okay.
Basically, All right, we're gonna run through this once, the whole thing. Action.
You let her escape. We'll get her. I know you will. Well, what are y'all waiting for?
Much better. You guys need to come further over.
Okay. Yeah.
Joey, you right here. This little rock
Okay.
sticking up, and you right here, and you're looking at him, and then when he throws them, I want you both to go.
Okay, so we need to be in these spots before. Okay, got it.
One more time, and then we'll get sound on it, baby.
Okay, cool.
Hard rock.
And I'm gonna need to review, actually. Action. Action. Sorry, Max didn't hear me. Back it up quick. Hold on, Max. Stop. We'll do it again. All right. Okay. Action. Again? Oh, I'm gonna be standing over here. Come on. What are we bumping with? Hold on. We got a bump in the dolly.
Better do a biopsy.
Alright, so I need a couple more. Not on it, it shouldn't matter, but
Can you see that outline of that card in there?
a little more down, just a bit. Okay. We got speed. Okay, camera's rolling.
It says scene 1, scene 2, take 1, and clap it.
So scene. Oh,
Two.
max position.
In a moment.
Action.
So, scene 2, take 1. You let her escape. I know you will. Well, what are you all waiting for?
No, cut. No, it's don't go quite so far over.
Okay.
Basically, yeah, we'll try it. All right. All right, rolling camera.
Speed. Scene 2, take 2.
Action. Cut. What? Oh.
Speed. Scene 2, take 3.
Action.
Let her escape.
We'll get her.
I know you will. Well, what are you waiting for?
Hello, cousin.
Do it again. There's some. Camera rolling. Speed. Scene 2, take 4. Action.
Let her escape.
We'll get her.
I know you will. Well, what are you waiting for?
Hello, cousin.
Okay. Let's do it again.
Fire?
They don't see well.
They do not smell it then.
Above their own stench? They're not like us.
Firstborn are not like you.
Speed. Scene 8, take 1.
You dropping it, Kim. Don't drop the mic. Break it a little bit. Action.
Will they not see the fire?
They don't see well.
Will they not smell it then?
Above their own stench? They're not like us.
Firstborn are not like you.
Orcs destroy everything they touch.
So does humanity.
They brutalize even their own children.
So do you. You respect nothing.
Some of us don't. You should eat something.
I do not eat with humans.
Suit yourself. Or given poison.
When humans first came to our shores destitute and starving, my people saved with lives. We have been repaid only with empty promises and war. The very words of poison.
We didn't start this war, my lady. They did.
So you say, but you lived your entire life in confusion, have you not? Happened.
That's not fair.
Peace will not be served by animosity. We must trust one another now.
You speak of trust. The fragile peace your fathers forged has been one of lies and encroachment on our lands. You are a barbarous race, and my people despise you.
Some of them know.
And you deceived.
I saved them life.
You destroyed it.
One more?
Oh, I don't play the flute in this one? Like, in the process of grabbing it, right when you said
Yeah. No, that would have been
Okay.
you guys weren't standing up all the way? Yeah. You stood up out of frame.
Yeah.
Your head stood
Oh.
right out of it.
Okay.
Action.
Will they not see the fire?
They don't see well.
above their own stench. They're not like us.
Firstborn are not like you.
Orcs destroy everything they touch.
So does humanity.
They brutalize even their own children.
So do you. You respect nothing.
Some of us don't. You should eat something.
I do not eat with humans.
Suit yourself. I didn't poison you.
When humans first came to our shores, destitute and starving, my people saved your lives. You have been repaid only with empty promises and war. Your very words.
We didn't start this war, my lady. They did.
So you say. But you have lived your whole life in confusion, have you not, Concrete?
That's not fair.
Peace will not be served by animosity. We must trust one another now.
You speak of trust. The fragile alliance that your people forged with mine has been their lies and encroachment on our lands. You are a barbarous race. My people despise you.
Some of them don't.
You are deceived.
I saved your life.
You destroyed it.
That
Will they not see the flame?
They don't see one.
Will they not smell the flame?
Above their own stench. They're not like us.
Firstborn are not like you.
Orcs destroy everything they touch.
So does humanity.
They brutalize even their own children.
So do you. You respect nothing.
Some of us don't. You should eat something.
I do not eat with humans.
Suit yourself. I didn't poison you.
When humans first came to our shores destitute and starving, my people saved your lives. You have been repaid with only empty promises and war. Your very words are poison.
We didn't start this war, my lady. They did.
So you say, but then you have lived your whole life in confusion, have you not?
That's not fair.
Peace will not be served by animosity. We must trust one another now.
You speak of trust. Fragile peace that your fathers forged with my people has been one of lies and encroachment upon our lands. You are a barbarous race, and my people despise you.
Some of them don't.
We are deceived.
I saved your life.
You destroyed it.
good.
They brutalize even their own children.
So do you. You respect nothing.
Some of us don't. You should eat something.
I do not eat with humans.
Suit yourself. I didn't poison you.
start this one, lady. Children.
So you say, but then you have lived your whole life in confusion. Have you not had proof?
That's not fair. Peace will not be served by animosity. We must trust one another now.
You speak of trust. Fragile peace that your fathers forged has been one of lies and encroachment upon our lands. You are a barbarous race, and my people despise you.
Some of them.
They are deceived.
I said you're right.
You destroy them.
Scene 8B, take one.
Will they not see the fire?
They don't see that.
Will they not smell it?
Above their own stench, they're not like us.
Firstborn are not like you.
Orcs destroy everything they touch.
So does humanity.
They brutalize even their own children.
So do you. Who respects me?
Some of us don't. You should eat something.
I do not eat with humans.
Suit yourself. I didn't poison it.
When humans first came to our shores destitute and starving, my people saved your lives. They do repay in empty promises. Your very words are false.
You didn't start this one, lady. They
So you say, and you have lived your whole life in confusion, have you not happened?
It's not fair. Peace will not be served by animosity. We must trust one another now.
You speak of trust. Fragile peace your fathers forged has been one of lies and encroachment. You are a barbarous race. My people despise you.
Some of us don't.
They don't deceive.
Saved your life. That's not fair. Peace will not be served by animosity. We must trust one another now.
Your very words are poison.
We didn't start this one, lady. They did.
So you say, but then you have lived your entire life in confusion, have you not, half-breed?
That's not fair. Peace will not be served by animosity. We must trust one another now.
You speak of trust.
And Dave. Excellent light.
Isn't that a new word in there?
Oh God, I need another verse.
Just never noticed it because you
Okay, last word. I got
Scene 8C, take one.
action.
don't see the fire.
They don't see me.
Do they not smell it then?
Above their own stench? They're not like us.
Firstborn are not like you.
Orcs destroy everything they touch.
So does your heart.
They brutalize even their own children.
So do you. You respect nothing.
Some of us don't. You should eat something.
I do not eat with humans.
Suit yourself. I didn't poison you.
When humans first arrived on our shores, destitute and starving, my people saved their lives. We have been repaid with only empty promises and war. We are bearing wounds.
We didn't start this war, my lady. They did.
So you say, but then you have lived your entire life in confusion, have you not?
That's not. Peace will not be served by animosity. We must trust one another now.
You speak of trust. The fragile peace your fathers forged has been one of lies and encroachment upon our lands. You are a barbarous race, and my people despise you.
Some of them do.
They are deceived.
I saved your life.
You destroy it.
Call me, I'll handle it.
Don't see what you got in the morning, you guys. Shut up.
Alright, I'm ready.
Well, we can just say that James had a hangover.
Leave this. James doesn't have a hangover. Does he, Raker?
He has pajama bottoms on.
He's comfortable. Come on. It's a new look.
Stay, Odin. Stay there. Rolling.
It's a new look for the.
Speed.
We doing that?
Stick in,
Exactly.
move it in, take it out.
I
move
didn't
it in,
poison
make
it.
some sticks around. Sure.
Shake it all back.
Okay.
Very words.
We didn't start this war, my lady. They did.
So you say, but then you lived your entire life in confusion, have you not?
That's not.
Peace will not be served by animals. We must set each other on fire now.
Just once this fire dies down just a little bit, because I know
Her inner orc is
we
really.
had
406-546-2086, works with Homegrown Music Network, and has a radio show on Wednesday nights, Tony Volva's Tender Vittles,
Okay.
12 to 2 a.m.
So repeat the first name again because it wasn't recording.
TJ,
TJ.
but his air name is Tony Volva.
And what station again?
College station.
Oh, KGBA. Awesome.
I said KUFM like I'm in
it's
Jersey
KUFM? No,
still.
we-
No, it's KBGA.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, thank you.
Just a little drinking and stuff.
Coming out tonight at 10 o'clock. I'll be on Channel 7 reports. You won't see me. It's just the same thing, walking around.
I don't care. It's
You hear that?
Yeah.
I cut that off.
I live in Buffalo.
guys go
I used to
down?
live in Buffalo.
I go down.
Buffalo ain't the same as Jersey, brother.
Yeah, but I used to go to this city a lot. Take care.
Hey, do you guys ever?
Let's go this way.
Hey! Hey, give me... JJ Walker!
That's a cool van. I like them old. Parade. You could tell me about the car.
It's, I'm the fourth owner of the car. You know where down in Stevensville there's a place that rebuilds classic cars?
Oh yeah.
Right on the highway?
Oh yeah.
That's where I bought it from, and the guy I bought it from was the owner at the time.
Oh great.
Fred Colrus is his name, and he rebuilt it for me.
I've seen those.
And the guy that worked for him did the paint job.
Oh cool. It's beautiful.
And that's actually a Porsche red.
It's a Porsche red? Yeah, it looks like a Porsche red.
Yeah, it's more orange.
It's
you know?
442 cube?
442, and Fred
How
wanted
fast
a
have
little
you
more
got?
go, so he put a 455 block in it. And it's got the original heads.
Oh,
I don't know
sweet.
where the hell it came out of the carburetor. It's not the original carburetor. But I drove it down to Stevensville to that creamery thing today. And
Oh yeah. A friend of mine's going down there.
65, 70 miles an hour.
Cruise
Just
all day.
cruise
You could
like
go
a
all
kitten.
day at 65. It wouldn't even.
If you could pull a tanker behind you.
Oh yeah. Well, I know this one dude. I filmed the car show here last year. I didn't even know about it until I was putting air in my tire, and this guy said, "You going to a car show?" And I said, "Well, yeah." Now that I found out
Yeah.
about it, so I filmed half of it, and I had an hour tape, and then I went and filmed the parade, and I put it on MCAT, and I sold a few copies of it.
Great,
actually.
great.
And it was kind of neat. And this year, they didn't have a lot of the cars that were there last year, and I actually got 2 hours. I did a whole full hour of the shows, and I got a chance to talk to people that were there, the owners, to talk about their cars. And the year before, I just filmed them, and my kid said, "Well, why don't you put some of your music on there instead of just background stuff?"
Yeah.
And my wife says, "Yeah, maybe somebody doesn't want to be recorded what they're talking about. You're not listening." And I'm going, "That's probably a good point." So I just, when we I want to get I can do a still. Why don't you stand to be a proud owner, man?
Oh, okay. That's got factory air, which they're only about 10% of the convertibles that you had here.
Oh yeah.
This is one of probably about 300 cars.
Oh, this is. Oh man, that's sweet.
So it's
So you parked. Hasta luego, la taco enchilada. Nice ride. Oh, that's sweet.
We do have a guest here, a guest performer. Street legal, ladies and gentlemen. Street legal! I have him right here. Whoa! How you doing, dude? Good to see you. All right. Yeah. Thank you very much. How you folks doing out there in TV land? Let's get this show on the road, guys. And again, with that note, we're going to end the show, but we're going to have some more performances and stuff like that into the show. We're going to have a couple performers perform some numbers. And usually we're going to step out, but the show will be looping. So tell your friends about it to come by and take a look. And yes, this show continues to loop here at MCAT Booth and do a community active television. So here's our next performer. Take it away. See you guys later. Woohoo! I'm going back to nowhere.
This is actually
The man on the moon's face?
Yeah.
Supposed to be playing there. Talk about a clear view.
Sure is.
Has that got a telescope lens in it?
It's got a zoom. It's got a zoom lens in it. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, there's that building. It's a bank building.
There ain't a cloud in the sky anywhere.
No.
At least I can't find one. God, it's going to get colder than hell tonight.
It's Djibouti. The capital of Djibouti is Djibouti. Don't try to tell me I've never had a cook before. Got a mind like a steel trap.
Code White, you copy.
Copy that.
Hey. Need a lift?
Yeah. Good thing I have insurance. I can report a claim 24/7. Bob, you'll never get his car repaired out at his own bike.
From the beginning of what?
Well, where you started, but start from the...
When I started, I started with my dad. We had an old 42 Ford. We all did.
Hey, dude.
What are you doing?
Oh, we just called to see if you. Come on, sit down, pull up a chair. Teddy, have something to eat. You not hungry? Can I buy you a cup of coffee? I don't think so.
You got a lot of money, you could.
Yeah, how much would it take to have a Mormon drink a cup of coffee? You know why you never take one Mormon on a fishing trip?
You bet.
He drinks all your beer. You have to bring one more to keep it
I've
warm.
been there, done that.
I told you that joke a long time ago. Funny thing.
T-shirt.
You know, the Palestinians are recognizing the Israelis, and the Catholics are recognizing the Protestants in Ireland, and the Mormons are recognizing each other in the liquor store now. That's a funny joke. It's not really a bad joke, it's funny. But this is my friend.
The Mormons don't recognize anything, do they?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, yeah, we're really recognizable people.
This is my friend Ted Murdoch. This is my manager and friend Gene Bishop.
Hi, Gene.
You guys are both
I'm lazy.
I'm lazier.
You got any stories to tell?
No, I don't tell stories.
Got any good jokes? They don't even have to be clean.
I know what should have done, but I don't know what to do now.
Yeah, I know. It's always hindsight is 20/20.
I'm cooking breakfast.
What should you not?
What kind of rig do you have again? What's the tractor?
I got a farm tractor.
Oh, farm tractor.
International.
International.
Old 86 conventional.
There you go.
I got every truck I ever owned.
Yeah, they were tires out at the dairy.
I keep wondering how come I don't want to get rid of some of this stuff.
You might need the parts.
Well, they're not going to be any worth any less tomorrow.
That's right.
Why sell them today?
I loved working on those old 40s vintage dump trucks when we got the grain. That was awesome. They have these trucks that they only use at grain time, and half of them didn't have brakes. You had to use the engine to slow them down. Okay, well, I'm going to hang this up a little bit.
Hang it, but you ain't got no brakes.
Yeah.
Just look for a soft place to land when you don't have any brakes.
That's right. Or a soft car to hit.
Yeah.
I drove a Mack, hauled a lot of cows down to Los Angeles years ago. That Mack brakes when they didn't have any.
Them old wedge brakes?
No, they weren't wedge, but they just no friction brakes.
Well, my friend Jack Shields and Lois Shields lived in Hot Springs, and they told me a story about they had one of these old trucks back in the day, and he said the truck never did have brakes. He just had to use the engine compression, and he'd drive to Missoula in it and drive around Missoula in it. And
Back him over hydraulic.
there was, yeah, I think he said this truck had no brakes at all. He bought it used and it didn't have any brakes when he bought it.
This one was just like, just regular Mack brakes, but they just didn't. Had an old 29-foot single deck pup trailer. Had utility step deck brakes on it, and they didn't work. They were really old and in bad shape. I had here at this shop one day I had them spend $280 on one wheel to get the brakes to work, and it didn't work.
So it still didn't work.
So he got himself a big pair of boots with long platform heels, and he sticks his leg down on the road every time he has to slow
That
down.
truck had gone through probably every stoplight between here and L.A. Before they had the freeway. So had a lot in Salt Lake, Pocatello, and places like that. I went through quite a few lights with it.
You could paper a wall with the tickets, huh? Well, you couldn't stop to get a ticket.
Well, there's only one time I went through full blast down at Riverside on the Riverside Freeway there, they still had stoplights between Orange County and Riverside there. Well, they still had some stoplights there, a few of them. That was back in 60-something, 69 or 70. And I went through it, wasn't paying any attention, it's coming back empty.
It's just highway.
Everybody was stopping all of a sudden. I realized everybody ahead of me was stopping. So I hit the brake, and the one brake on the pup cap caught the back right one, and pulling the trailer sideways. And I wasn't slowing down any, it didn't seem like.
No, you didn't want to take out the next lane.
There was a driving lane. It wasn't really a lane, but there was enough room between the guardrail and the right lane of traffic that I was in. So when that pup went there, I just let up on the brake and turned in that and went by everybody that stopped at the light, right on through the intersection.
Just kept on going, huh?
I've done that too.
Toast.
Do you have any wild tales to tell about trucking?
Little Tabasco and ketchup.
You want to film?
Oh, you're wrong.
Just look through it.
Oh.
He's gonna tell us some stories about when you were running Shine. These are fun stories. It's the statute of limitation long ran out.
Oh boy, I started out with, like I said earlier, with my dad. We had an old 42 Ford. We hauled it with an old family car, 4-door. Nobody looked at it twice. Dad made 2 trips in the daytime, I made 2 at night during the week. Kept that little old Ford busy. Made good
I didn't
money.
get the eggs on mine.
Trouble is, that is yours.
Ma'am?
You didn't get your eggs, did
I didn't get any eggs yet.
Unless you hit them.
No, I ain't ate them yet.
You hit them under the table?
I don't know. I told him scramble. Anyway, you can.
Cook probably got one.
Well, you got to chase them chickens faster. I'm just gonna go up and tell her so. They're coming. I think they need help.
I have one.
They're coming. I see them. He's bringing them, I think.
I wasn't 13 years old.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ready to do that?
Yeah, that makes it easier to see when you. So tell us about.
Pulled that little 42 Ford up to the Tip Top Cafe there in little hometown. That's where all the policemen hung out there. Go in there and give me a hamburger and a Coke, and chief of police, he's telling, boy, you better go home, your man gonna be worried about you. Yeah, his name was Jack Clark. So yeah, I'm Jack, I know. I'm going through as I get through. Get on home. And go home, finish making my run, and then go home. Sitting out there, 50 gallons sitting out there right in front of me. But we had a state trooper down there, but actually we only had one state trooper to service that area. And he sold moonshine right out in front of the trooper car. He'd pull you over side the road, walk back to the back of the car and raise your trumpet and say, what do you want today? He wanted to stop us from running there because we were just competition.
I can remember when Keith was working at the Star Garage, he told me he'd go out on record calls. And he was at one record call when the highway patrolman put the pistol in his nose and said, give me the $50. He had no respect for the highway patrol after that.
Might have had an extra nostril if he didn't have 50 bucks.
Well, he argued with the guy and finally realized it wasn't worth the money and he gave him the money.
Now it's thousands of dollars, not 50 bucks.
Well, yeah. Well, it was really interesting. A few months ago, there was a big DEA meth bust in eastern Oregon, or eastern Oklahoma and western Texas. And they confiscated a total of 15 pounds. Hell, there's more than that out in the Bitterroot right now. So you know how much they probably confiscated 215 pounds, if not more, and that's what they booked as evidence.
They never reported all that cost.
Oh no, they stopped.
Yeah.
I knew a dealer back in the day in the 60s who got his weed from the DEA. I never bought anything from him because I didn't trust him.
The evidence come up missing.
It was like my friend Mark had some Cuban cigars he bought in Mexico. He gets off at the airport and the guy says, well, we got to confiscate these that are made in Cuba. By the way, how do you keep these? Do you keep them in a thermidor? And he says, you're going to smoke those, aren't we? He says, no, we're going to burn them.
Yeah. One into your mouth,
you guys
one
are
into your
stealing my
mouth.
cigars for crying out loud. You stop on one of them.
Yeah, they're going to burn them all.
Yeah, to ruin the air.
Oh, no, turn it off. Do you have anything to say to them? You must have something, some pearly words of wisdom?
Just say good night.
Good night.
Yeah.
Hasta luego, la taco enchilada.
Like I'm going downhill. I better stop and see what's going on here. I pulled over the shoulder and dumped the clutch, and just like down the hill, she started rolling right away. Oh, hell. It looked just like I was going downhill, but I was climbing a pretty good grade. Of course, it didn't take much to stall that damn little propane.
That old Mac I drove with the no brakes, it would if you were going up any kind of a grade and you stopped as fast as you could, the brakes wouldn't hold it. Once you stopped, you'd be going backwards. You had to shut it off and put it in gear to hold it on the hill, because the brakes weren't going to hold it. Because you get hard enough.
Jump out and throw a rock behind the wheel. I've done that.
Yeah.
Climbed that hill and got to stop because it's starting to get hard, you know. But I'd have to look to find me a place where I can see a rock there that I can jump out and throw behind the wheel right quick. And these boys talk about trucking today, yeah. They don't know what trucking is.
I used to drive a pop truck for Squirt Burners, Pepsi-Cola. And I was running the route on Hurdle Avenue for my friend. I was like his helper. When he went on his honeymoon, I traded out, instead of getting money for what I got, a 160 Honda motorcycle, which was cool. It was an even trade. But then I got a job working for Pepsi, and they put 3 times as much. They had 3 top stores. Each top store would have more top than the whole Hurdle route did. And I was on my way to the first stop. It was in December, and it was like one of those freezing rain deals and all those chemicals in the air in Niagara Falls, New York. And I went between this one paved road to another paved road on this, what seemed like some kind of, when I take it before, it was like almost a mixture of asphalt and cement or something. But I'm going down the road, and all of a sudden, the trailer's like this, and I'm looking out the window, and I'm watching the blood drain from the dude driving this brand new Pontiac as he's coming right for the back of the truck. And the skid goes like this, and he gets off. The next thing you know, I'm looking out the passenger window at the road. I'm going, this is not a good thing.
I hate it.
Straightened out. I parked it over. I sit there. I wore cowboy boots. I opened up the door, stood on the road, and fell right on my ass. It was like standing on ball bearings.
I hate it when they give me a faster trailer than the truck is.
Yeah. And when I got to my first stop, there was this truck that somebody pulled in front of him. He hit his brakes. He went into a slide. And when unfortunately, he was going 90 degrees to his direction of travel. When he hit that gravel, his truck just dumped right in that parking lot. And one guy got lucky. He almost could have got killed. A truck slided right into a florist stand up in one of the off ramps. It was in December, mid-December.
I know you got other things to do today.
So we're about ready to go.
But I got some personal stuff in that trailer that I want to take out and put in storage until I get somebody over here to load it on my pickup thing and I go to North Dakota for it. So if we can get it out of the gate, but I'm working with another guy that he's got to come down and open it up so we can get it out. You just pull it outside the gate and I can take that stuff out and get it transferred and then you can move it on up to your place later this afternoon maybe.
Yeah.
Could you do that?
Yeah, you want me to pull it out the gate?
Yeah, pull it out the gate so he can close the gate back up, you know, because he's got other things he's got to do today.
Well, I'll go get the truck and go down the road up here. See you down there then. Well, let's see though. Make sure, I mean, it'll stay plugged in. It ain't that cold. Shouldn't be too cold for the fuel. It's the only thing I worry about when it gets cold because I've spent a lot of time in the cold, you know, with filters full of paraffin.
Yeah.
Always been going to just think every time I should just punch a hole in it. And let the wax run on into the pump.
Yeah.
I don't. Well, if you're going to be here for a while, then I'll just come back up here, or I'll just be here or down there.
How long is it going to take you? You don't know?
Well, just a mile on the other side of the pulp mill down here.
Well, you want my phone number in case it don't start or something?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, in case that. Of course, you never know. There's other equipment out there plugged in, and you don't know if they need your.
Yeah, right. Some of that handy help come by and say, "Oh, that don't need to be plugged in." Yeah, right. 701 202 7325.
So I guess we're going to call the person to open it up, and we'll be over there waiting. And
Yeah, I'll call. If I have any trouble, I'll call you. Otherwise, I might.
Okay.
It starts up and get running.
Well, you want to come meet us here, and then we'll let you all go over there?
we could do that.
When you get it started,
Bring it
give
over
me a
here.
call, and I can call Tom and have him come down and unlock it.
Okay.
That'll work.
And then we'll drink her outside there, and he can lock it back up and go and do his thing. And I'll get my personal stuff that I'm going to store. And everything else, you can have a refrigerator, air conditioner in it, the roof mount air conditioner.
Air conditioner.
And it's got the furnace in it, like a 33 or 35,000 BTU furnace in it.
For that.
Huh?
That's a big one for that.
Yeah, it did come out when I think it was like 22, but when I had to replace it, I would have put a bigger one in it. I did that one time on a mobile home. You get an air conditioner with it, you know, a one-ton air conditioner, central heat there. That's what I want a 2-ton. Oh, that trailer don't need that. 1-ton. Plain as a vision. I said, who's paying the damn bill? You know, I want a 2-ton. So they, okay, that's what they are. And the boy next door to me bought exactly the same mobile home I did. Had him sitting up side to side. Probably lot. And he had the 1-ton. He had somebody there working on that air conditioner all the time. 5 years and I never had a minute trouble on my air conditioner. And I could hang icicles on the window seat.
The only problem with getting furnaces way too big for the deal is that they don't run enough to really get.
It wasn't that much. It just worked beautiful.
Never overworked itself, I guess.
Yeah, you can overwork a little one or you can underwork a big one.
But it worked out just right.
I'm guessing underworking will make them last longer.
Because I was in Florida, and you needed a lot of power down there for that air conditioner.
I'll give you a call when I hear it fire.
All right, and I'll give him a call. He can come down and unlock it for you.
Okay.
And we'll wait right here for you.
All right.
Yeah, that looks really cool.
Oh yeah.
That looks awesome, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks really
Jack?
good. Yeah.
Jack, doesn't that look cool?
Hey, Jack.
Just give me a hand. Oh my gosh!
You've just
Why'd you really give me a hand?
You've just defied gravity. You're now upside down.
Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna put on. Actually, I'm gonna just leave this like this. Take this off like that. We're gonna put this behind you. Can you just like hold this like this? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Here you
I'm gonna
go.
put this
Watch
behind
this.
you.
Watch this.
Watch
now.
here. Lean forward a little bit.
I'm using the fader. We're recording.
You're recording.
Yeah, but hey. Howdy out there in TV land. I hope I'm not damaging your cathode ray tube too much.
Oh, yeah.
Unless, of course, you have a plasma screen. I'm not sure what I can do to that. But I do break digital cameras by just staring intently into the lens.
Okay, you want to sit up or you?
I'll sit up right here.
All right, cool.
Sort of like the electric chair, but they forgot to pay the bill.
I'm gonna turn off one of these.
That's a good idea. Too much like an interrogation.
Yeah, so it still looks like this light sucks.
Well, it's
This
surreal.
one
Like
was
the
the
movie
good
was
one.
pretty surreal. So you know.
There it is. I want it soft lit.
Hello, my name is Judge Roy Bean. I've been doing psychedelics for 25 years.
There we go. Now
It's
we're
helped me
going
in
somewhere.
my jurisprudence.
Your jurisprudence.
My jurisprudence has suffered somewhat because the flashbacks just take me out of the context of the law
Can
library.
you move your chair like more this way?
Sure, I can do that.
And I'll make sure you're still in.
But aren't we supposed to have the union stagehands do that?
Yeah.
We're not allowed to do any of that?
That still looks like a good shot.
All right. Howdy. Peace, love, and Woodstock.
He's like, oh, and I could just bring this down a little lower. Yeah. Okay, that still looks good over there. Alright. And I'm gonna sit.
Now remember, kids, don't try this at home.
Don't try. Okay, now I'm rolling.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep them doggies rolling. I want to get a copy of the first Blues Brothers movie. They must have it on DVD by now.
Yeah. Okay, I got you set up. And you look good over there.
Yeah, I'm standing here.
You look good. Okay, here we go.
Wasting film on my camera.
Wasting film on mine too. I'm rolling.
All right, we're rolling.
All right, so Jack.
Yes.
Tell me about what's Catastrophic Denouement, A Truth Revealed. What's that movie? What is that about?
That movie was extremely surreal, but it was about one person's quest against the constraints of a very awry judicial system going completely off the trolley tracks. And it's much more deeper meaning, which I choose not to try to elaborate because I want people to watch the movie and discover the movie for themselves rather than have somebody explicate it like it was a college course. But they need to, to enjoy the movie, they need to find the conclusion their own selves. And as Judge Roy Bean on acid.
Yeah. Okay. Let me ask you that. So, what character did you play?
Basically, I played this really mentally deranged judge. That's why, which I humorously off the wall referred to as Judge Roy Bean on acid, because Judge Roy Bean was the only justice west of the Pecos, and out in the subliminal wasteline of delusion and paranoia is the land of catastrophic denouement. And I was the only law west of the Pecos, the demarcation line between the dimension of the skin of reality and the fabric of time. And the catastrophic denouement was the result of I was the result of that dimensional overcharged transition.
Okay, another question. That was great. Another question is
It's all BS.
that was really cool though. That sounded cool.
Actually, I was trying for.
It's because you've been writing, so now you're all in this writer's mode, like author.
yeah.
You sound like Koff, or what is that guy?
Kafka, yeah.
Yeah, Kafka.
Woke up a cockroach.
All right, here we go. What is your what was your favorite moments shooting Catastrophic Denouement, whether behind the scenes or in the movie?
All of it. I really enjoyed standing on a stepladder with a board in a body hammer from a repair shop wrapped in electrician's tape. And hammering that board and watching it fall off, and we had to do take two. And I really appreciated how you took the...
Who took?
Christian Ackerman, took the titler in the control room and were able to build a cybernetic, digitally illusional, definitely surreal judge's bench. And so that added a whole note of surreality, and the whole movie had a concept of it was unknown country, as Whitley Strieber's radio program is called. It was definitely a walk on the wild side of delusion and paranoia, and redemption as well.
Yeah, that's good that you brought that up. Okay, and I'm going to ask you maybe like one like fun question. Now, was this, I think this was our first movie shooting together.
It was.
So, like, explain, like, when you talk about me, because they can't see that I'm interviewing you, depending on how I edit. So, if you ever, oh, sorry.
Well, they can see you now.
Yeah, on yours.
Well, that's all right.
Yeah. Okay, so anyways, well, I want for my video, so I'm just going to use this one here.
Okay. I'm just doing this for
so whenever you say, instead of you, say Christian Ackerman.
Christian Ackerman.
Yeah. All right. What was I going to ask? I had it all. Oh, okay. So what did you think about when it was your first time doing this movie? How did you get involved with this? What do you remember? How do you remember me asking you? What do you remember about how did this come about? Like a lot of people ask me, they go, how'd you get your actors? And so how did that whole situation happen? Like, can you kind of give us a little story, like how you got into this movie?
How I got into MCAT
and how you met me? Yeah. Okay, tell the whole. Go ahead. Go.
I went to one of those a deal down at the Caras Park, which was basically like the Art Bell show. If you listen to Art Bell. And I met a person there that had some very interesting concepts about the building in the Incan and Mayan Central American situation.
Mm-hmm.
And she was going to be on a program on Missoula Community Access called Metaphysical Concepts.
Yeah.
Run by Frank Amo, who I hadn't met at the time. So she said, well, why don't you ask that question? Because I asked her a question about, did she think crop circles were coming from a force from within the earth or from a force from outside the earth? And she said, that's a good question. Why don't you ask that, come to the show? And so I said, I did. And Frank said, well, you're not going to be in the audience, Jack. You can sit on the stage. And so I sat there, and I got really into listening to her show. And I wound up working as a cameraman for Frank. I used the secondary camera. He used the RoboCam. And Jana from the Feng Shui Center down next to the old Jays, she had a show called Voices in the Wind, and it was very fun working that camera, listening to Frank in the earphones, and watching Frank do close-ups on my nose hairs with the RoboCam, and I really got into being back at MCAT. I'd been there when we first started, and I got away from it, and I started coming back. And Christian Ackerman was always the come-to guy when you had a question about any kind of technical problem, or am I doing this wrong? Am I doing this right? How can I enhance this picture? How can I make this better? And he was a young kid when he was doing this. This was 5 years ago. And one day I was here downloading, because every time I did a performance with Street Legal, I put it on film. And basically, because a friend of mine back in Buffalo, Mark Freeland, used to film all of his shows, and I did it because I never do a song the same way twice. I might want to see what I did. Maybe I could throw it in. But anyhow, it also would help, spread the band's persona amongst the listening and viewing audience, which it actually did help. But at some point in time, I can't remember the exact situation, but you asked me if I'd like to be in a movie called Catastrophic Denouement, and I said, well, what's a denouement? And you explained what it was. It was the time after the climax of the plot is over. It's the part of the story that continues on. It's a denouement, or as I like to call it, the catastrophic denouement. when I'm doing my. Anyway, we do have this little redneck thing called Defuncto Productions, where you can fix a television with a blue hammer, a vice script, a screwdriver, and one good pair of pliers. Anyhow, that was a whole other show.
So that's how you. So
but basically,
let me ask you a question.
Christian Ackerman.
Yeah, let me make a question. Ask you a question with that. And so you came into MCAT, and then I just kind of asked you to be in this.
Yeah, you just asked me if I wanted to be in it.
And so that was pretty much like, kind of elaborate, like, so when I asked you to be in it, what was going through your head, what were you thinking, and then up to the point when you first came in to shoot that day, what were you thinking about this movie?
Well, up to the point
even if it was bad things.
Okay, when you first asked me, I was honored that you asked me. I felt really honored that you asked me to, because I'd seen you've been, Christian Ackerman has been making films since he was in high school, and I saw him digitally enhancing and remastering a lot of movies that he filmed when he was a teenager. And I was impressed with that. And so when he asked me if I wanted to be in a movie that he'd written, and he described what it was about, and he told me and what he wanted me to be. He said he wanted me to have my hair hanging down and be a judge. And I said, well, I'd be a, and he said, you need to wear glasses. So I had some Buddy Holly reading glasses I put on. And I climbed up a ladder, and he made it look real, gave it a sense of surreality. And one thing that was really interesting, he said, now don't worry about the script. Christian Ackerman said, you've read the script, now we're just going to converse the general intention of the words. And that made it a lot easier, and we had a lot of fun. And it was very interesting to do that. It was fun reading the script. It was fun learning the lines. It was fun. I did a few camera shots of us doing some scenes, and it was fun getting to play the executioner, which I chose to play as a robot who lived for nothing but death. So I kind of just walked like this and turned like this. And when it came time to pull, to do some work on some very cleverly constructed props, salvaged by Christian Ackerman, writer, director, producer, from the storage area of the basic defuncto production equipment that's gathering dust in the netherworlds of the building. and we put together this nice, very convincing little electrical chair control. And he had built this beautiful electric chair out of some barnwood from Danielle, his fiance's father's farm. And so it was a really nice, surreal little electric chair made out of barnwood. And we used duct tape and electrician tape. It's right there. I mean, right there. That says it all. Catastrophic denouement. A truth revealed. And it was revealed. It was true. As well as very surreal. And it caused people to close their mouths and open up their minds.
Great. That was the greatest interview, dude. That was so perfect.
Oh, thank you.
That was great. It was fun because you...
Well, now you have to say something about yourself. Now, this is Christian Ackerman's voice behind the camera.
Yeah.
He has been responsible for 3 movies so far. Catastrophic Denouement.
And Road of Dreams on its way.
Yeah, with Road of Dreams being street legal. Well, barely street legal. That's coming up. But he did Catastrophic Denouement, and then he did a really awesome show that he done.
I think your tape just ended.
That's all right. It'll end when it's flashing. It'll flash 5 times.
Oh, yeah.
I only have 5 more minutes, so it's okay. And he did this show called Genetic Regeneration, and Matt Schritt played one of the part. He wrote and produced Enigma and 23 Lies. And he had a bunch of other actors. And we did like this, it was like a very, it was kind of surreal in its own way, but it was a sci-fi kind of a mystery with a homicide with a homicide that turned out to be kind of an interesting homicide, something that you would ponder. And then we did, at an extreme finite point in the universal space-time continuum, our story begins. Virtual 3000.
That's cool.
And it did.
Dude, we got enough, dude. We got, like, that was so cool, like, how you were reminiscing about, like, how it all happened, and then, like, how you told about things like what we did.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's funny, because I found some original footage. I even found what you're talking about, where I'm talking and I show the old lattice.
Oh,
you
yeah.
actually see the lattice.
Oh, yeah.
And you see the ladder with the blanket over it to make it
Oh,
look
yeah.
like a chair.
Yeah, yeah,
And you're just
yeah.
sitting on that little metal.
Yeah.
So while you're talking, I'll cut away to that, and I actually show it go disappear, the digital thing, and then
cool.
reappear.
Oh, that'd be sweet. Yeah,
So
no,
yeah,
awesome.
while you're
Yeah.
talking about, I found all my original like raw footage stuff too. So I'll
Oh,
try to
cool.
I'll find some cool like maybe mess ups or things like while we're talking or
Oh,
while
yeah,
you're,
that'd be cool.
while we're talking and doing lines and
You should
stuff.
do like a whole DVD of outtakes from all your movies.
Yeah, I know. I should do that someday. Like
Just
this
make a
one,
program out of it.
But this DVD, once I get Joel recorded, and I get Joel's gonna interview me.
All right.
So I'll be the three I want is like us, like that three, because Joel was like, because that was kind of my first big movie.
Oh yeah,
it was
awesome.
catastrophic.
Yeah.
And then he'll interview me, and then all I have to do is the audio commentary, and then the DVD will be done. So
Talking, I might as well.
Then I'll give you a copy of that and stuff like
Okay.
that. But now I have to go to the restroom and relieve myself.
Well, thanks for sharing that.
So it's just right here, though.
I do hope you remember the combination to the door.
Oh gosh.
Otherwise, you could.
Whoa. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I guess since the bladder's been relieved, you don't have to take a walk down that long hall.
I don't
do you?
have to. I just, yeah, it's just. Let me. So, anyways, no, I'm just kidding. It's so horrible.
I'm just.
Now I'm gonna go help some of the producers out there.
Okay, well.
But thanks for the interview, Jack.
Awesome bagel, la taco
Thanks.
enchilada.
Thanks for the interview.
That's
That's all, folks.
And unlike other Montana fairs, the Western Montana Fair has horse races every day.
We'll take you outside, look at some time-lapse footage from earlier today. This is from our St.
Welcome to the Clark Fork Alternative Farmers Market. A happening place on Saturday morning in Missoula. When I was street legal, I'm going to try to do a few songs for you today. Said goodbye.
I'm going down to Lake, home of the blues and Elvis too. Home of the blues and Elvis too. I'm gonna have me some fun, baby. How about you? I'm going down to B Street. Catch me some blues, don't you know? Down to B Street. Catch me some blues, don't you know? See some foxy women, hear some long plays, really don't know how. He'll be the king. Play Lucia, soft and sweet. He'll be the king. Play Lucia, soft and sweet. Down in Sophie, find me some ribs so good to eat. I'm going down to bed, holding blues and Elvis too. Down to Memphis, home of the blues and Elvis too. Have a glass. How about you?
Sure, sure, sure. Thank you.
Just want you.
Like a whisper of smoke drifting in the night, like a whisper of smoke drifting in the night, whisper of smoke fading outside. Your love is gone, this I know. Your love is gone, this I know. I'm gone, down in Buffalo. Mistake in your dreams, mistake. So real it seems like a Christmas, drifting in the night, like a Christmas, drifting in the night. Christmas smoke fading outside. Maintain the balance, restore harmony. Retain the balance, maintain harmony. Maintain the balance, restore harmony, and walk in beauty. Christmas snow drifting in the night, like a whisper of smoke drifting in, whisper smoke, drifting outside. Put my stain in your dream. Put my stain. So real it seems like a whisper smoke. Whisper smoke. Whisper smoke. Drifting outside. Keep on trucking on your way. Keep on trucking on your way. Keep on trucking to a brand new day. Whispers drifting in the night. Whispers whisper smoke, fading outside. Like a whisper of smoke drifting in and out. Whispers drifting in and out. Whisper of smoke fading out of sight. Blew the stain in your dreams. Blew the stain. So real it seems like a whisper. Put that ring on, put that chain. John Deere tractors, disking those wheels. Listen that belly, what's that ring? Looking in, don't sing no strings. Well, drinking now water from mountain spring. Playing those guitars, singing a song. Sitting back ain't doing no something on my mind. So maybe been dragging me behind. inside your mind. Perception are easily found. Reality is illusions of business hanging on the edge of delusions surround. Students at home, trying to find just a little inside your mind. Serotonin, serotonin will make that exchange. Inside your mind. Strings along, trying to find just a little around inside your mind. Creator's plan. Y'all take and shine, flash of eyes, stopping of the heart, two lives together, soon we'll start. Y'all take, hello and shine. A fair young maiden and a warrior brave and strong, soon joined together in life's sweet golden song. Yate, yate, hello and shine. Lives alone, now joined as one, traveling together on life's sweet golden sun. Yate, yate, hello and shine. Maintain the balance, restore harmony, and walk in beauty. Yate, yate, hello and shine. As a soon another, take along, yate, yate, hello and shine. Sit apart, swift running fox, is our young son. Hello and shine. Creator's plan. How'd y'all come?